The Magic Broom. Chapter 1. A Curious Discovery ***. In a small town nestled between misty mountains and sparkling rivers, there lived a young girl named Lucy. She was just like any other 12-year-old, full of curiosity and a thirst for adventure. Lucy lived in a quaint little cottage with her grandmother, a wise old woman who had lived in the town for as long as anyone could remember. One evening, while Lucy was exploring the attic of their home, she stumbled upon something strange. Tucked away in the corner of the dusty room was an old wooden broom. It wasn't just any broom. This one had intricate carvings on its handle, swirling patterns that seemed to move ever so slightly as if they were alive. Lucy was immediately intrigued. She reached out and grabbed the broom, feeling its cool surface against her fingertips. It was heavier than any broom she had ever held, but there was something about it, something almost magical. Curious, she ran her hand along the handle, tracing the carvings. To her surprise, the broom suddenly twitched and started to shake. Before she could even react, it jerked out of her hands, hovered in the air for a brief moment, and then floated gently back down. Lucy gasped. What was that? Her heart raced with excitement and wonder. She had to tell Grandma. Chapter 2. The Secret of the Broom ***. Grandmother had always been a bit of a mystery to Lucy. She never spoke much about her past, and Lucy had long wondered why. As the two sat in the kitchen, enjoying a cup of warm tea, Lucy could no longer hold back her curiosity. "Grandma, I found something strange in the attic today," Lucy began, her voice trembling with excitement. "It's a broom, but not like any broom I've ever seen. It's magical." Grandma's face softened, and she put down her teacup. For the first time in years, Lucy saw a twinkle in her grandmother's eyes, one that she had never seen before. "Ah, so you found it," Grandma said with a smile. "I was wondering when you would. That broom, my dear, is no ordinary broom. It has a long history, and I think it's time for you to know about it." Lucy's heart skipped a beat. "You mean it's real? It's magical?" Grandmother nodded. "That broom is part of an ancient legacy. It was given to me when I was young, and it's been passed down through generations. It's called the Magic Broom, and it has the ability to carry its rider anywhere, to any place they wish, provided their heart is pure and their intentions are good." Lucy was wide-eyed. "Are you telling me I can fly on it? Like a witch?" Grandma chuckled softly. "In a way, yes. But the broom will only work for someone who is truly ready for the responsibility that comes with such power." Chapter 3. The First Flight ***. Later that evening, Lucy couldn't wait to try out the broom. She had always dreamt of flying, and now she had the chance to experience it for herself. But Grandma's warning echoed in her mind, responsibility. With great excitement, Lucy stepped outside, broom in hand. The moonlight bathed the yard in a soft glow as she looked around, wondering where to begin. She stood in the center of the yard and gently placed her feet on the broom's bristles. "Okay," she whispered to herself, "let's see what this thing can do." To her surprise, the broom didn't just rise, it soared. It shot into the air with incredible speed, making Lucy gasp in both awe and terror. She gripped the broom tightly as it sped higher into the night sky. The wind whistled in her ears, and the world below her seemed to shrink. "Whoa! This is amazing," she shouted. She had never experienced anything like it. The broom wasn't just flying, it felt like it was reading her mind, responding to her every thought and whim. As she directed it to fly in circles, it obeyed, turning with grace and precision. But just as quickly as it had taken off, the broom suddenly veered to the left. Lucy pulled on the handle, trying to regain control. The broom swerved, and she barely missed a tree as it zoomed past. She held on tightly, heart racing, as she managed to steer the broom back under control. Slowly, it glided back toward the ground, and Lucy was relieved when it finally landed softly on the ground again. Her knees were shaking, but she was thrilled. "This is incredible," she whispered, her mind spinning with the possibilities of what she could do with this magic. Chapter 4: The Secrets Unveiled ***. In the following days, Lucy learned to control the broom better. She discovered that it could take her anywhere across the town, into the mountains, and even to the far-off lands she had only read about in books. However, there was still much she didn't understand about the broom's full power. One afternoon, while practicing her flying skills, Lucy heard a voice calling to her from the edge of the woods. It was an old man, hunched over with a long white beard and tattered clothes. His face was covered in wrinkles, and his eyes twinkled with a strange kind of wisdom. "Ah, I see you've found the magic broom," he said, smiling as he approached. Lucy was startled but nodded. "Yes, I have." "Do you know about it?" The old man chuckled. "I know more about it than you can imagine, young one. But be warned, the broom isn't just for fun. It comes with great responsibility. It has a purpose, and it chooses who it will bond with." Lucy looked at the broom and then at the old man, unsure of what to say. The broom chooses to protect those who have good intentions, those who wish to help others. But it can also be dangerous if used recklessly. There are others who seek the broom's power for selfish reasons. You must be careful, Lucy. Lucy was shaken. What do you mean? Who else wants the broom? The old man's expression grew serious. There are dark forces at work, people who will stop at nothing to gain its power. The broom was hidden away for a reason, and you must be prepared for what lies ahead. Chapter 5: The Dark Forces ***. Days turned into weeks, and Lucy's connection with the broom deepened. But with it came the realization that she was being watched. Strange figures lurked in the shadows, and she had a feeling they were after the broom's power. One evening, as she was returning home after another flying lesson, she spotted a dark figure standing near the edge of the woods. It was a woman, dressed in black robes, her face hidden beneath a hood. She was staring directly at Lucy, her eyes glowing with an eerie light. "Give me the broom, child," the woman called, her voice chilling. Lucy's heart pounded in her chest. I won't. It's mine." The woman laughed coldly. "You don't understand. You cannot keep it from me forever. It belongs to those who know its true potential." Before Lucy could respond, the woman vanished into the darkness, leaving only a lingering sense of dread behind her. Chapter 6: The Final Battle ****. The following days were filled with tension. Lucy knew that the woman, who she now understood to be a dark sorceress, wasn't going to give up easily. The magic broom had chosen Lucy for a reason, but now she had to prove that she was worthy of its power. One night, under a crescent moon, the dark sorceress returned, bringing with her a storm of magic. The wind howled, and the trees bent as if in fear. Lucy stood her ground, holding tightly onto the broom. She knew what she had to do. "Leave now, or face the consequences," Lucy shouted, her voice steady despite the fear gnawing at her. The sorceress smirked. "You think you can defeat me? You're just a child." But Lucy wasn't alone. The broom began to glow, responding to her confidence and strength. It wasn't just a tool, it was a companion, a protector. And together, they would stand against the darkness. The battle that ensued was fierce, with flashes of magic lighting up the night. But Lucy, with the broom's help, fought bravely. In the end, the dark sorceress was defeated, her magic dissipating into the night air. Chapter 7: A New Beginning ***. With the dark forces defeated, Lucy knew that the broom's journey with her wasn't over. It was just the beginning. She had learned that power, when used for good, could change the world. The broom was more than just a magical object, it was a symbol of hope, courage, and responsibility. From that day forward, Lucy became the protector of the broom's legacy, ensuring that its power would be used only for good. And as she flew through the skies, with the broom at her side, she knew that anything was possible. Conclusion ***. The Magic Broom ** is a story about courage, responsibility, and the bonds that connect us to something greater than ourselves. It is a tale of growing up, discovering one's strength, and using that strength to protect the world from dark forces. Lucy's journey with the broom serves as a reminder that magic exists in the world, but it is up to each of us to decide how we will wield it. The end. Did you enjoy this story? Like the video and comment. Subscribe channel. See you the next video. Have a nice day.